Today's episode of the Techie for Quiet podcast, I'm going to share ways you can maximize and effectively use social media for advancing God's kingdom and fulfilling the Great Commission. We'll explore actionable strategies for church leaders, pastors, ministry heads, and dedicated church social media handlers, helping you effectively utilize social media to spread the gospel, engage your community, and amplify your impact. Stay tuned for practical insights as I share real-world tips that will transform your online presence. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Techie for Christ podcast, the podcast where faith meets innovation. I'm your host Alexander, and today as always we are looking into a topic that bridges the gap between our Christian faith community, the Christian life and the digital world. Today's topic is all about how you can maximize social media for your ministry or for your church, and we are looking at strategies tailored for the Christian community to effectively reach out, engage and inspire through various online platforms. Without wasting too much of our time, let's look at the first strategy. The first strategy we're going to look at is to ensure consistent branding across all social media platforms, and this includes using the same logo, color scheme, and having an easy social media handle that reflects the identity of your church or ministry. This is not limited to ensuring that your logo and colors are used professionally in various ways, including your display pictures, in your banners, in your content posts, your graphics, and even your video. Now, this consistency fosters recognition and strengthens your community online connection with your ministry. So, if you are just starting out as a ministry leader or as a church, just starting out, to get or to have more social media platforms, or you are just opening a new social media platform, one of the things you need to ensure that your social media handles are consistent across all platforms. You can use an easy name, you can use a name that reflects your church, or you can use a name that is unique to your church, but ensure that that handle is the same you're using across any other platform that you're going to open. So even if it's Facebook, even if it's Twitter, even if it's Instagram, it still carries that same handle. So one of the reasons is because you want people to easily recognize you, and that's one of the essence of opening the social media platform. You want people to recognize you easily, and you can also apply the same logo. Ensure that you carry the same logo, you use the same logo, and you use the same color. So even if you are a church that is maybe a local church, and maybe you have like a umbrella church, or you have like a much more bigger church under you, you can still use the same logo and maybe just use it in a different way. I don't know how you want to do it, but if you are a ministry leader, or if you are just starting up your ministry and you really want to ensure that this consistency is across all your social media platforms, you want to hire the services of a brand identity designer. So one of the thing they are supposed to do for you is that they are supposed to give you a document called a brand guide document. So that brand document contains how you should apply your logo and contains how you should apply your platform across various mediums, be it print, be it social media, be it digital, media and all that. So the most important thing is that you use this document to take decisions on how you are going to, come up with content, how you are going to, you know, apply it on your design. So and then you can even give this document to your social media handler and then have that person use it as a guide. So the next one we're going to look at is to have engaging and interactive content, and we all know that opening social media accounts or having social media accounts is not just enough. You must engage, and that is the heartbeat of your online presence. That is the essence of you opening this account. So you must engage with your audience, you must engage with the people, with your followers. As far as you are on that online space, you must engage with them. So engaging with your audience by posting inspiring quotes, sharing Bible verses, providing event updates, behind the scenes clip, interviews with your key leaders or with your pastors. I can also offer them exclusive glimpse of church activities. So it's not just limited, but one of the best way you can gain interaction is by posting event updates, or sharing things that people can relate with. So one of the things you should try and do is that you should understand that interaction is key on social media, and you can do that by encouraging discussion, engage with people using different forms, and that includes graphics, videos, gifs, quiz, polls, and so on and so forth. So they must be relatable, and they must be something that the audience understand, right? And they must be sure to start a conversation. So if you're a social media manager, you must, think outside of the box. You must be creative enough to come up with posts that people can, can start up a conversation that people can engage with online. But one of the things you need to check out is that you need to ensure that you are not posting controversial posts, or you are not putting up posts in response to a controversial post. So you need to be very careful of that, because it is very, very easy for you to be the center of something negative on the online space. So you want to ensure that your social media platform is clean, or is not in any way having any controversial posts or having any controversial, opinion. So you want to ensure that you have engaging content on your platforms, on every of your platforms. So one of the things that they do is that they keep your audience captivated and eager for more. So they keep them coming, they keep them wanting more, and more engagement means that the algorithm of this social media platform will recommend your page for other people. So, and that's also help boost your page visibility. So before we go, I want us to check out a YouTube channel called Pro Trust 2. So they have a video called 44 social media post ideas that never get ignored. 44 social media post ideas that never get ignored. So you can check them out. I'm going to drop the link to that post, to that video, direct on the show note or on the description of this episode. Please check it out so that you can also gain, more inspiration. And they also have numerous online services or websites that offer editable social media post templates you can always use. There's guys that have these pro churches have a service called Nucleus Church Media, so you can always check them out. I'll also post the link, the direct link, in the description of this episode, but you can still check them out. And please don't use Canva. Please don't use Canva, because Canva and any other, maybe any other free template um, sites out there are not really optimized for the church. So you need to check out a service that is optimized. They have, the church in mind in when they are crafting out this content. So you want to check them out, and you might not really um, patronize them, but you might just use them as inspiration. So you want to check them out. And once again, I'm going to put the link in this episode description, so you can check them out, the link to this video and any other resources I'm going to talk about in this episode. So the next one is that you need to implement timely and consistent posting. And to achieve this level of consistency, you need a tool called a social media management tools. So there are examples of that is Buffer, Hootsuite, HubSpot, and Facebook Creator Studios, just to mention a few of them. So I'm also going to put a link in the description to as many social media management tools as available. Some are available for web, some are available for phones, but most of them are available for both your phones and for web. So they allow you to schedule posts in advance and provide valuable insight through analytics. So they give you analytics, your page metrics. They allow you to know the posts that your audience are engaging with. They allow you to know the numbers of likes, the numbers of shares, the numbers of reposts, the numbers of retweets, the numbers of anything. So that's one of the essence of all these tools. And some even have AI features that can help you write captions and come up with write up. So if you are a social media manager or you are a leader, you can always check out all these tools and use their AI features or use some of their pro features that allow you to write captions and come up with write-ups you can always put up on social media. Now, to fully maximize these tools, you need to create something that I call a social media calendar. A social media calendar is just like a spreadsheet or a Word document that outline your posting schedule, the content type, the mediums, the time, and the platform you want to post to. So this ensures that your content reaches your audience at the optimal time and enhance engagement and impact. So your social media calendar can include time, it can include the platform you want to post to, it can include the content, type of content that you have available, and a lot of things you want to do. So you can use a spreadsheet, or you can use a Word document, you can use Excel, or you can use Google Docs, or you can even use Microsoft Word, anyone that works well for you. But just ensure it has all of these things outlined. So before I move on, I'd like to add that these social media platforms have most of these social media management inbuilt in them. So it's an inbuilt thing inside of them. but you can still use this third-party software like Buffer, Hootsuite, and HubSpot. So you can see the Facebook Creator Studio is inbuilt inside Facebook itself. So, but you can still check them out and maybe use their free or their basic plans. You can still check them out. But I think depending on the level of your creativity and depending on the level of your financial, like your financial capability, you might actually opt in for these third parties, social media management tools. But if not, Facebook Creator Studio is very good. And now that Facebook can allow you to do something we call cross posting. So cross posting means that you can, from your Facebook page, you can post to your Instagram page, from your Instagram page you can post to your Facebook page, and I think WhatsApp now gives the ability to even do stuff like that. So the you are no longer limited by putting one post in one place and then go to another place to make another post. You can do that with this Facebook Creator Studio. I think Twitter too should have something like that. But these social media management tools just allow you to bring everything in one place and then just schedule your post at instead of you jumping from one place to another. But anyone that works well for you is fine. So the last one we're going to look at is to leverage on social media ads. And you should know that you cannot always, depend on just your organic reach alone. Once in a while, you might want to leverage on a particular post. Let's say a particular post is gaining more engagement and more audience. You might want to leverage on that and then boost it, or use it to run an ads, right? Or you might have a particular program in your church that you want to target some particular people, maybe a young people's program. You want to target some particular people. These social media ads allow you to do that. So you can target specific demographics within your community. You can target specific age, specific gender, specific even down to a specific area. You can target these things in your ads management, and you can use that to promote your event, your church service, or any outreach program that you're having. For example, if you're having an outreach program in a particular place, you might want to consider running ads for people who are in that place, right? And also, again, social media ads provide a powerful platform to spread your message to those who need it most. So all of these things ensuring consistency in your branding, implementing consistent and timely and consistent posting, leveraging on social media ads, and using social media management tools. A lot of these things are some of the strategies you can employ in ensuring that you maximize social media for your ministry. Let me end today's video by telling you that by applying these strategies I've just mentioned and basically any other strategy for your social media platforms, you are not just navigating social media, you are leveraging it as a tool to share the gospel and foster connection and also inspire change. So I hope you found today's episode inspiring and helpful. Now to stay updated with our latest content and dive deeper into the world of faith and technology, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future episodes. Now also connect with us on social media. We're going to drop a link to our social media page on also in the show notes, so you can always connect with us. Please, we also post content that might actually find helpful on our Instagram page. So we actually post content you might actually find helpful on our Instagram page. So you can also check that out. The link to that will be in the description below. Thank you for joining us today on the Tech Hypocrite podcast. And remember to check back next week for an episode that brings tech into the Christian faith perspective. And before you leave, if you have any questions, thoughts, or topic you would like us to cover in future episodes, we would love to hear from you. Please fill out our feedback form in the episode description below, and also check out our tech survey form and fill it out. So our tech survey form is from the previous episode, and if you're interested in learning any tech course, because we are planning on building a community where people can come together to learn the latest tech course, to learn the latest trends in the tech space, and also to network and meet new people. So please, if you're interested in learning any tech course, please let us know by filling out our tech survey form. And if you have any question for us, once again, fill out our feedback form. Now your input and contribution really helps us to create content that resonates with your needs. You want to create content that you want, or you want to create content that are really based on your needs. The next time I say stay blessed, tech savvy, and faith inspired. Goodbye for now.